Hello everybody and welcome back, I'm Count Christo and this is the Uberreich challenge. We are playing as England. We are doing our very best to reintegrate all of our dominions while preparing for war with a Germany that has all the tech in the game, which makes them rather terrifyingly scary. For example, they have all the decryption tech, which means they have between 1 and 168 divisions. Good freaking lord. Glorious. What else can we do? Why is it telling me I have a decision I can do? Right, we don't want to nation build in the Canadian Confederation. Quite the opposite. We are in the process of getting all these guys down towards annex. It's costing a stupendous amount of political power. But we're working on it. We're working on it. We are rearming, of course. We have some many divisions ready to deploy. And we can lower autonomy on the subject. Australia has more factories, so we'll do them first. Good. And Malaya, we could actually annex, but it would cost 300 political power to annex them, and we can get them annexed for free. General rearmament. Now, do we want to go... What do we want to do now? Naval rearmament, or do we want to press on... We could coerce Spain. We're definitely going to try and coerce Spain to get so we can steal their navy. I think we need every man will do his duty, honestly, but let's do naval rearmament first. Yeah, it's imperative that we get naval rearmament. Sheffield against the world? Damn right. We were just celebrating in the last episode, if you're just joining me on YouTube. Glorious Sheffield is now on the map as a 3 victory point province, which I am very pleased about as a Sheffielder myself. No, that's not what I meant to build there. So we'll build many military factories in Sheffield to honor it. Does lowering the autonomy always cost the same for every subject? Yes, I think so. Different subject types cost different amounts. The anti-sub fleet is growing. I think we should put even more into anti-sub warfare. We can lower autonomy on a subject. Boom, now they're all ticking away. Good. Oh, wait a minute. Did he go directly to lower? Maybe they start at 900 sometimes, I don't know. Magnetic detonator. We need some better guns on our ships, and we should probably exercise the task forces as well. Don't want to be wasting fuel just by sitting at our cap. We should also build a couple of fuel refineries, I think. Before the war breaks out, we're going to need some of these. Let's build them as a high priority, because we want to start the war with a very large stockpile of fuel, because we're gonna be problematic. Next episode. Hello everyone. Today we're playing as Sheffield. I think I'll be able to remember not to do that, but we'll see. 25% more attention now. The Germans have claimed Memel. It's so unnerving not knowing what focus the Germans are doing. Except, you know, I'm good at this game, so I do know. They've just finished Memel, which means they're doing... I've actually forgotten. I think it's either the fate of Czechoslovakia or, like, Air Innovations 2. Stronger ties, less people? Yeah, you're right. It should cost less, probably. But oh well. Listen up! Listen up! Alright, we need more... anti-air? Yeah, we should build... Currently, we're just getting this line anti-air in here. We're going to build some 40 width... armored versions, which have one less of these, and we can't afford them right now. They'll have a mobile battalion in them. I'll save it like this, and then we'll add that in later, and they will get a new symbol. They'll be our fists. They're the fists with which we will break the Axis scum. Glorious. How close is America to their civil war? They're doing intervention in Europe. They haven't even suspended the prosecution yet. Come on. We need you to go communist, US, so I can declare war on you. It's the Fisto division. They've got that sex robot from Fallout New Vegas. Alright. These guys almost deployed. Let's start working on the these divisions, shall we? It's good that Ethiopia is independent. It's going to make our time down here in East Africa a lot easier. So we're going to have a African theatre. The African theatre. The African theatre. The home theatre. Not that kind of home theatre. And the Asian theatre. Give me all your troops. It's the kind of response I want. You are the Asian theatre. Good. Now, the Asian theatre, of course, is predominantly responsible for garrisoning Singapore. Is the most important thing in this area. Where's the other troop? There you go. Orders. And to help with the Asian theatre's port garrisoning duties, we are going to requisition a bunch of men off Australia and New Zealand. New Zealand somehow manages to seem to produce as many men as Australia does, which is confusing to me. But somehow they manage it. Alright, you guys get in the Asian theatre port garrisons, please. And I will also port garrison Australia itself. I mean, there's so many islands here. I think, sorry, ports. I'm not going to garrison those, but I really don't want Australia itself to fall. We're really not in threat down here, of course, till Japan joins. But I just know if I send these troops away, I'll never send them back. You just know I won't, because I will never remember. Some of these port defenses are really weak. Japan is going to be a real pain in this campaign. Just an absolute nightmare to deal with, because we're going to be so very, very busy on other fronts. But you know, we will make do. All right, the Canadian forces. I don't think we need to garrison Canada. If we need to garrison Canada, things are going very wrong. Canadian forces are going to be responsible for this front of the African campaign. Actually, no. Let's have the Canadian forces port garrison in Africa, and we'll send our own crack divisions down there. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. Because France doesn't seem very keen on port garrisoning, and I'm very concerned that we're going to be faced with vast Axis naval superiority in the Atlantic, considering that they have such a ridiculous buff to their naval production. So we are going to garrison these areas. I don't think I need to garrison the ports down here. That's probably okay. Spare ones move into this army. Now you guys are responsible for here and here. And half of you there. And then half of each of you. Go to the other sides. I don't know if Germany will garrison these areas. There's of course a chance they won't. But that's not a chance that I'm willing to bank on. This is not a campaign in which we can afford to take risks. This is a campaign in which we need to ensure victory under all circumstances. Alright, there we go. Do we need to garrison the Rajah's ports? Probably not, right? I'm hopeful that we do not. South Africa, I'm going to need your men probably in African port defense. Let's beef up these port defenses with some South African troops. Of course, all these men will become our troops once we actually annex these guys, so that'll be good. We could also use some port defense on Malta. In fact, yeah, let's have some South African port defenses on Rhodes. No, Rhodes is not mine. I meant Cyprus. More tech. What do we got coming up? Construction 3, almost done. It's almost 39. So we will put some men on... put some stuff towards inventing... What am I trying to say? Good lord. We need to put some men towards... Some research towards getting the 1939 industry tax is what I was so terribly fumbling at endeavouring to say there. Alright, so these guys are handling down here. The Asian theatre is fairly well garrisoned, honestly. Singapore itself could do with a few more. But, you know, we make do with what we have. I don't think I want to do that yet. Now I've got all this naval XP, so we'll be able to spend that on research as well, which will be excellent. Can you get Churchill to be in power early? Yes, I can. The motion of no confidence does that. Now, give me some concentrated and some advanced machining tools. We should do multiplayers where we have a few countries, but a lot of different fronts, so a lot of co-ops. Who would that be as, do you reckon? Well, who would that work well for? Okay, here is a bunch of men, and there goes my manpower. Got to never be at 0 manpower, so our ships keep deploying. Where did my men go? Oh, there. Okay, so you guys are the main expeditionary force. The African theatre gets Montgomery and the best general. Probably this guy to start with. And we're going to send our very best divisions down here. They are responsible for ensuring our victory in this front. 8 on each front, 40 width divisions. Oh, God. That looks like a modern tank. Montgomery. Did I say it wrong? No, he's Montgomery. And we need charismatic, I think. No, charismatic's the wrong one. No, it isn't. That's the right one. Oh, they have modern tanks down here, I think. That's a problem. It's a problem right there. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Okay, you guys, stop exercising. Split down. You guys go to 200. Split. Okay. Well, a lot of planes over North Africa. We want some planes from here over North Africa as well. The rest of you, just don't let them bomb England. We're going to be on interception. That's the main job. Just please don't let them bomb me. We have some important decisions available. Nation building, which we're not going to do. And we can take a government modification. Do I want to take government modification, or do I want to save political power for integrating subjects? I think we can afford to do one modification. We need the infantry expert. He's going to be very useful. Don't you care about Scotland? Of course I care about Scotland. There's loads of dockyards up there, but they're likely to bomb the south. Right, so these guys have slightly too many men, and it looks like the Germans aren't going too hard in on this area. So let's just slightly reduce numbers here. In favor of some stronger port garrisons, perhaps. Ready to move. And some naval invasions. I'm very hopeful they won't have roads and the rest of the, whatever they're called, Dominies or something, garrisoned. So that we can activate these straight away. Out of fuel. You guys can quit exercising. Yep, just keep getting me the good shells, please. Small caliber as well. Okay. Waiting to outrun his supply lines. Where am I going to outrun my supply lines? We've got some mill factories coming in now. Let's get more Matildas. Matilda AAs, that is. Romania demands a guarantee. They shall have their guarantee. That would only spread us even thinner. Of course we will guarantee them. And there goes Yugoslavia releasing Croatia as an independent state. Nothing I want to do in there. What do we want the next factories to go towards? Our anti-air is going to be good. We should probably have line anti-tank, honestly, but we're not going to be able to pierce the damn tanks anyway. So what good does it do? Oh, it's going to be problematic. I'm very hopeful we can push them back here just by troop numbers, though. We have recon in these guys, right? Yeah. Oh, it's going to be problematic. We also, of course, need some actual port garrisons for the home front. They're the Dondecanese. Dondecanese. Yeah, that's what I said. More like you go, Slavia. Absolutely. More fighters, I think, is what we want our production on. And we should probably build more, I don't know, Cass. I feel like they're just going to dominate us in the air, and we should just rely on the fact that we're going to have Matildas backing us up to save us from their air force. But we'll see. We will see. The Royal Indian Navy. Cool. Do any of this give them autonomy? It does. Please don't do Crips mission. What I want them to do is this stuff down here. It's the strengthened ties with British investors gives them way lower autonomy. It's great. Every man will do his duty. So there goes my stability. But it's still going up a bit over time. We will continue going down here because we need the oil imports, and I want this maintaining imperial integrity thing. Hey, what's this challenge? Yes, there is the challenge. We're playing against Germany. They have all technology. They have... Japan is still fighting. I'm kind of surprised. We could send an attaché to... Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually. Let's send an attaché to China, and we can get some of their army experience. Or actually, we could send it to Japan. Do you want to do that? Oh, they would not accept. What? They have too low opinion of us. They don't want to have to improve relations with them. Nah, it's not worth it. We'll get plenty of our experience by, you know, fighting here. We no longer have influence from the defense agreements. That's a shame. I liked those while they lasted. Alright, our fuel capacity is substantially higher than it was. We'll be able to build more of these. Give me those mills. Send them to both sides? Don't think so. Britain owning Hong Kong. What? China doesn't like us? We gave them Hong Kong. We gave China Hong Kong. They shouldn't be mad about us over that. We should deploy some 20 wits for our ports in England. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20 wits. Which we don't have enough for. I need to keep enough manpower spare to make sure we can always be deploying these guys. Why is it showing 0 capital ships? Ah, it hasn't correctly identified that this is actually a capital ship. Okay. That makes sense. Unit wrong. So where do we put our navy? I think we don't put any of our navy in the Med. How many convoys do I have if I put these guys on avoid these areas, by the way? Still have plenty. Okay, good. Most of it I really want... Yeah, we really don't want to be operating in this region. And in fact, also, we'd really rather not be operating here, even. Good, we still have enough convoys for that. That's good. Yeah, ideally, we don't operate in any of these regions. There goes Czechoslovakia. To avoid being really close to German convoy raiders. We would like some extra hard attack, please. Is that what I want? Yes, I think so. What is this challenge about? Someone do the command, please. There is concentrated. We need... Oh god, I haven't done this yet. Good luck. Thank you. I'm scared. I am much scared. These guys are slightly overstacked. Ah, right, yes, because these shouldn't be in that army. They should be in this one. Yeah, Tuchar. And activates when ready. Okay, you guys should have a general, really. Anyone else that should have a general? He's got one. Okay, we could modify the government. It's almost time for a wave of improvements, but I think we've got time. Attrition would be good. Screens would be good. I think we need the army offense. Is it an achievement? No. No, you have to cheat quite extensively to create this scenario, so it doesn't really work as an achievement. I'm very concerned about these tanks, because I think those are modern tanks. I'm hopeful that numbers plus plane support are going to see us through, but I'm scared. I'm very scared. I need the army XP to actually use these damn light tanks as well. Right, we can go up to 11 of these now, and I also want some 10 wits for Ireland and Man. And here, so 3 of those. They can deploy up here. You guys can deploy in glorious Sheffield. Okay, fine, it's just Yorkshire, but we'll think of it as deploying in glorious Sheffield. Get going on those mills. We should probably also actually be building some civs. Sorry, some dockyards. Let's do that. Let's have one line of dockyards being built. Because the German Navy, if the German Navy doesn't scare you, you haven't been paying attention. Can you unite with France? Unfortunately, that's not up to me, and there's only like a 10% chance that they take the Union of the Franco-British Union event. But, you know, we can cross our fingers and pray, so I'll be doing that. We need a better artillery. It should be an achievement. I'm not sure how they could set it up as an achievement. There's the motion of no confidence. Long live Churchill. We get plus 10% more support, and we get Churchill in power. And we'll go no further appeasement straight away. A bit late to say no further appeasement at this point, of course. Germany has already taken all the areas that they historically got through appeasement. But you do you, I guess, Churchill. We do have a few men here we can grab. Oh, hello. More good divisions. Where do we deploy our good divisions? I think just more down here, right? Just to really kind of guarantee that we manage to take Africa. The Indians we will send to... I mean, we could slightly expand the African port defenses, but that seems excessive. Let's send them to Malaya. If Malaya falls to Japan, it's an absolute freaking disaster. The United States is going down. End monarchism. They're gonna... It gives them a war goal against the United Kingdom. I wasn't really expecting that. Interesting. Interesting. We'll see what happens with that. The Anglo-French Imperial Federation. It would be absolutely amazing if we could actually have that happen. But I'm not optimistic that we'll be able to make it happen. We'll see though, we'll see. You never know. Missed your response to thoughts on the multiplayer idea. It depends who you're thinking of playing. Who would that work well with? 3 mils, eh? I would love to be able to put Matildas straight into all my divisions as soon as we get them. So let's work towards that goal. Would the capital be Paris or London? Paris, because they form it. No, we annex them when they take the decision. The capital remains in London. Why are you arraying so many men against these guys? They won't join a war until 41. Romania seeks to join the Allies. If all who stand for liberty and democracy may stand with us. Romania is in. Good. That will help. Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Alright, we have 70 days. They are currently doing Danzig or war, even if we can't see it. Let's get the fleets in position. So do we want to deploy a big fleet to the Mediterranean? My answer is no. French, do what you can to protect the Mediterranean. I am going to concern myself with other places. So, the Hermes class splits off. Goes into the reserve. First off, we want the strike force. So this is the main strike force. Strike Force Alpha. We want 4 carriers. We want probably less battleships, if I had to guess. Let's send like 8 battleships, because oil is going to be a real concern. Battle cruisers. I think we don't bring the battle cruisers to start with. Heavy cruisers. Line heavy cruisers we'll bring 10 of. And then light cruisers, we want all of them. Well, let's bring 30. Screen for light cruisers. Screen destroyers, I want. There's no shift. Why would you not put control click to add 10 on this? It seems odd. I think you need like 5 times more screens than you have anything else. So we've got 100 of these, and yeah, that should be enough. So let's try that. And it does detach these days, I think. No? Okay. Well, we will manually go detach some. Screen Mark 2s are there. Alright, let's get... yeah, a bunch of these guys can get split off. Every time I start my game, I click on play and select a start game and it never loads. Have you tried verifying the integrity of your files on Steam? And doing a clean install? Both good things to try. Lots of clicks. It is a lot of clicks. My RSI is not appreciating the number of clicks. But we'll push through. It'll be worth it to bring down Uberreich. I should really save, by the way. Not because I'm planning on saves coming, just because, you know, I haven't saved since the beginning of the game. A crash would be kind of devastating. Okay. Yeah, bring out the battle cruisers. And bring out some of the heavy cruisers. And they can both go... They can all go into the reserve. We should not... Oh yeah, should have some light cruisers. Okay. Now, new ships being deployed. Screens... Well, no, everyone should just deploy... This is a reserve fleet. So we should make it white. Reserve. You can double-click the ships. Yes, I wasn't trying to select all the ships, though. I was just trying to get some of them. Like, I need to select 20 of these guys. Or does it just do that class? That could be helpful. Yeah. Okay, good to know. Thank you. That is very helpful. Since it just does the class, that's excellent news. You guys are going to strike force in this region. We're not going to go into the Eastern North Sea for now. You guys are going to be under a new fleet. And you're going to be our scouts. We're going to just do DD scouts, I think. And they're just going to engage only at low risk. They are scouts. We're going to split them up a bunch. And we're going to actually, let's do it this way. This is a 10 spotting force. No, we can't really do that because they have both. We're using both kinds of destroyers right now. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Are you a reserve fleet? You should be in here, I think. Yes. They all get automatically removed. Why is this? Because the destroyers are set wrong. My bad. Screen destroyers, okay. And there they go, reinforced. Armor-piercing shell. Next up. Could do with better catapult aircraft. But we're not currently scouting with things that can use catapult aircraft, so I suppose it's not that useful. Better radar. Could be good. Is UK strat bottoming? Hell no. They have way too good planes for us to even consider that. We should... Oh, no, I was meant to do these ages ago. Damn it. We're going to need convoy sailing. Like, a lot. Okay, so you are the specific anti-sub ships. You are going to be based out of here, because that's where the sub... Well, maybe here. You're just going to convoy escort just in the western approaches. You guys are all scouts. I'm going to have to manually reinforce these guys because we don't know... Well, actually, no, because these are scouts. Yeah. This will work. You get out of there. You guys are scouts, so we're going to use 10 spot, but they're going to use these kinds. So they're just there to find enemy ships, not kill enemy submarines. Excuse me. There we go. Save. Good. And you guys just load up the 10 spot thingamajob. What are your wishes for the next DLC? Well, they're probably not going to do air and tank designs in the next one because it's too soon, I guess. So my hopes for the next DLC are some cool focus trees to make more people really appealing to play. What else? I don't know really. I'm still just enthralled by this DLC rather than thinking about what I want in the next one, to be honest. Alright, you guys are going to be responsible for patrolling all this region. Just try and find enemy ships so I can strike force against them. Good. But not yet, actually. Good. And we should base our ships out of Newcastle. And you guys out of Hull. I want to go a bit further north so there's less anti-air in the area. And the subs, the reserve should be based somewhere even safer. Like over here. Good. Oh dear, we're getting very close. We're getting very close. Finland focus tree, alright. Finland focus tree would be cool. Yeah, that would, that's certainly true. Would be fun. What should I be getting now? War industrialist? Should I get war industrialist before I do my subject annexations? No, I should do the subject annexations first. Alright, here we go. Are you ready for this? Etc. We're almost time for war. Ignoring my comments? Sorry, what did you say? I'm back. Welcome back. There's a response to unification multiplayer idea. Yeah, that could be fun. I would like a Spain focus tree. I would love a Spain focus tree as well. That would be very cool. Okay, I think all our ships are deployed where I want them. If we can win in Africa, then we're in a good place. I think you're going to stalemate this, unable to actually win until you kill all their manpower. I think we could probably win this. The problem is going to be when they kill the Soviet Union, which they will, like, extremely quickly. Then we're going to have to, like, defend Iran against them and stuff. I think we're going to end up having our land fight be, like, here. My hope is, like, we take Iran with our focus war goal, and then they capitulate the Soviet Union before they take this area, and we move in and hold the Caucasus Mountains against them. Spain's definitely up there. Wouldn't mind Sweden. I think Finland's the only Sweden and Norway are the only Nordic countries. Well, I don't know if they're Finland's technically Nordic. I have no idea. But I think they're the only countries in this area that really deserve focus trees. Is Finland and Norway. I wouldn't mind if Sweden and Denmark didn't get them. Finland is Nordic. Cool. Another level of integration for them. And have you got any more men for me? Obviously, I'd like it if every country in the game got a focus tree, but I don't want them spending time and effort giving them to countries that historically did extremely little. I like the idea of Sweden being able to get powerful and be that wild card. Yeah, you've already got lots of countries that can fill that role, though, haven't you? So, I don't know. I just don't feel like it's needed. Where's my home defenders? They're going to be deployed in time? Yeah, I think so. Just one of those. No, can't even afford that on manpower. Oh, it's a problem. That's a good upgrade. And we should probably... Yeah, we should get some line anti-tank going, I think. It's going to be useful. Upgrade that. It's going to kill my production efficiency, but there you go. How about a turkey tree? Well, I honestly, I don't know. It could be a fun tree, but I kind of rather they did all the countries that were involved in the war first. Like the ones that were heavily involved, anyway. There's no further appeasement. Should we do Shadow Scheme first, or should we go... No, we should do Maintaining Imperial Integrity, because we want to get those countries out ASAP. Greece? Absolutely. Ah, damn, it does get rid of our political power improved guy. Oh, well. Yeah, Greece should definitely get focus tree. That would be awesome. Alright, is everything ready? Is everything in position for this war? Oh, God, look, they've increased their numbers over here. There's less over here, though, so... There is still hope. Plus, if we can convoy raid them enough, we can prevent them from getting to us. Getting any supplies down there. Problem is, they're going to have like 1930... They're going to have really good subs probably raiding us a bunch out here, and it's going to be hell on earth to try and stop them. I'm just going to sit with full fuel for a minute here, because I'm scared. Our few naval bombers are going to do what they can over the central med. Any extra fighters I can get down here would be good. Well, our close air support could actually... Well, we'll leave them in reserve. Okay. Some 3 divisions. Right, the small ones. To garrison these areas. Good. Some Sudanese, West African, and East African divisions are going to hold the less important ports. Just join Watch the Challenge. Super feed up Germany. Pretty much. They have all the tech in the game. Someone has used the command, so you can see for yourself. But the German Reich has all the tech in the game except for naval technology. And they had it from the very beginning. So they have stupidly high planning bonus, and their organization is like 160 on a basic infantry division. They are scary as all hell. You guys... Maybe we should garrison... Just lightly garrison the Indian ports. There aren't very many of them, so... Ooh, 5 more Indian divisions. Nice. Sure. You know what? You've pumped out divisions at such an amiably... Such an admirably good rate that you deserve to have these ports garrisoned. And I'll garrison Sri Lanka as well. Your recommendation keeps getting ignored. Sorry, what was your recommendation? Let me scroll up. I like the idea of Sweden being up. No, I saw that. I responded to that. What are you talking about? Your MP recommendations keeps getting ignored. I responded! You're bad-mouthing me undeservedly. Oh, and we should get medium tanks for sure. So we can put them in here. MP, that was DLC. A lot of countries joined against Germany and the end of the war did nothing. Yeah, so I mean ones that were like actually involved. I think Brazil did some convoy escorting stuff. There it is. There it is. Poland ignored the ultimatum. And yet Germany doesn't have a war goal? What? What? Why don't they have a war goal? Oh, they do. Okay. Hey, invite to faction. We can't, there isn't enough world tension. What? What? It's alright, we can just join their war. Okay. And that will cause the world tension probably. No, it still causes enough world tension. We can't invite them to the freaking Axis. Oh, okay, now we can. The Allies. There we go. Poland is in the Allies. And we should go to war economy straight away. First. Before I even integrate puppets. Yes. We're still maintaining imperial integrity. Not islands if they shamed themselves. It's not entirely false. Alright, you guys do that. We're going to slow it right down. We're going to put our convoy raiding subs to sea. They don't need to be up here because it looks like those have already started successfully. We're going to put our scouts scouting. There are apparently 100 enemy hostile ships in the channel. Good lord. You guys should be on strike force. We are immediately finding some enemy ships here. At a very good daily rate. With some capitals. Oh, good lord. So obviously Poland is going to get trashed. Let's see what we can do in Africa. So let's see, how good are these divisions? Okay, it's just a light panzer division. Thank God I was wrong by just by looking at them. Can I push in here? Oh, that's scary. That's really scary. That's 1,000 soft attack. 1,000 soft attack. 1,000 soft. I'm gonna keep saying it. That's 1,000 soft attack right now. Christo moves speed to minus 500%. But if we can roll in from the west and choke their supply, we have a chance. We are getting Polish ships are getting convoy raided. All right, I guess we should convoy protect. Try and convoy protect in the channel as well. A bit. The Bay of Biscay should be on a void. Try and go around that if you can. And France has already lost the Maginot. They're getting up. Oh my god. This is the power of the Germans. Look at that. The Maginot fell in days. Days. That's what I ignored. What did you say? Ignores the reminder. Just put it again. It's busy. There's a lot going on. We lost some aircraft there. That's fine. Oh god, they are garrisoning it. They're garrisoning roads. That's a problem. And both these guys got sunk, I think? Or are they involved in this combat? Yeah, they're here. Alright, yeah. Call them off. Call them off. There's too many enemy ships and they're defending them. Be back in an hour. See you then. Multiplayer thing. Having people per front. Yes, but you haven't answered my question. I've responded to that multiplayer like 3 times already. What countries do you think would work well for that? Alright. So there's combat here. Just enemy subs. Did we find that fleet that was in the North Atlantic? Sorry, in the North Sea? No, it looks like they've left. Only one of them is assigned to the task. What? You should all be assigned to the task. They're all assigned to patrol. What are you talking about? They're operating there. Maybe it means they only need one. Yeah, France is obviously going to get absolutely annihilated. United States has war goals on everyone in the freaking world. We can't push through here still. Well, let's experiment. Are they still all there? No, they've reduced their numbers. Let's try. No, we're not pushing through there. We could just hope that we win in the east then. Heavily enough to come at them from two directions and then get them that way.
Move out. All in.
More subject integration to do. Good. Welcome to being a puppet once again at New Zealand. One of these guys can come over and hold Tripoli. So how many boats do they have now? About 200. That's as many as I have. Oh, God. And those will all, their boats will all be more updated than mine. Which is scary. Very, very scary. Oh, it's a problem. It's a problem, alright. Okay. Well, we need to mobilize, obviously. You didn't. I said make a custom thing like Japan and UK. It can't actually annex each other to face off on different fronts. Ah, that's a fun idea. I like that idea. That sounds good. Got a few German convoys there. If we can push just here, Tobruk is only a level 6. Damn it. That's plenty good enough. At least we're getting some German subs here. And we'll be able to get, hopefully, the French Navy once they've died down to a low enough number. Okay, you convoy raiders only engage at low risk. No one being spotted up here. Anyway, has air superiority over this area, to no one's surprise. We're rolling across North Africa though, with no great challenge. There's Schwerpunkt. We'll just keep going on these. Will Germany release Vichy? Vichy? Yes, they will. German Reich is justifying against us. Oh no. Any more divisions for me, puppets? Yes, 2 from New Zealand.
Yes, sir.
I could beef up the New Zealand defences. Doesn't really seem appropriate right now, though. I could start trying to garrison this area against Japan, but I think it's a lost cause. Let's just put them on here. The problem is, without being able to hold against the Japanese Navy, which we probably won't be able to do because they have 250 odd ships. If the Germans are justifying against you, are you in that war with Japan? What? No? I'm at war with Germany. They're just still justifying on us.
Yes, sir.
Because they're justifying on people that we have guaranteed, or people that we will automatically join in the defense of, rather. Okay, you two. It's a bit risky to cross this fleet right now, this sea right now, so I think you should stay there.
Ready.
We will garrison Beirut for France, however.
Attention.
I think I'm going to battle plan this, just so that they keep advancing without me having to micro it on their own. Obviously, if they meet
All in.
any actual resistance, we will tweak it.
All in.
And by tweak it, I mean we'll turn it off, for sure.
All in.
You guys go full offensive. Okay. Just still losing a bunch of Romanian destroyers. That's a loss. It would have been helpful. If only Romania had died first. Alright, what are we losing here? Just French subs being driven back. It's a good chance to have a look at the German surface fleet. They've got lots of 36 cruisers, lots of 36 destroyers. They've got some pre-dreadnoughts and some 1936 heavy ships, and a lot of cruisers. They have an unbelievable number of cruisers. God, that's dangerous. The Jerrys don't have model tanks. They don't seem to be using them. They have invented them. Someone said earlier they thought they only use them when they actually get to the right year, which is possible. Bunch of subs here. Just get out of there, man. Get out of there. They are disengaging. Alright, new infantry equipment production can commence. Start upgrades there. That was you, Santos? Ah, cool. Oh, that's you saying it there, in fact. Thank you for the tip. It's good. It's a good tip. Why am I What is going on with these guys? You should also... Yeah, just never go in the North Sea. There we go. That makes our convoys much more sensible. Okay. Yeah, France is being annihilated, obviously. As one might expect. France is not doing so well.
Move out!
I really hope Benghazi isn't garrisoned. They have a 4 legitimacy. Oh my god. France has capitulated. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is bad. This is very bad. I'd like to not go in Biscay ever. But not if it means going all the way around there. Oh, good lord. So we have some neat things. We can do a French parliamentary speech. We can spend political power to gain legitimacy. Okay. And now we also have them as an exiled government here. They have 4.26 legitimacy, which means we're gaining very little manpower growth. 8, to be more precise. Lonely Flippy has subscribed. Thank you very much. You're very generous. A Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you. So that's good. We've got them as an exiled government. Their legitimacy will slowly rise because they will... they can lobby for support as an exile government, which costs them political power. A naval invasion in Scotland. Excuse me? I have naval superiority in the North Sea? What's going on? You guys immediately switch to convoy raid. Kill those convoys before they can successfully land. Because they were successfully landing with 2 freaking divisions. But we're going to raid the bejesus out of them. So that's a bunch of dead Jerrys right there. Nice. I really don't want to lose these places. I guess I should beef up these island defenses. I don't have the manpower, though. You've been enjoying my videos again. Glad to hear it, Lonely. Give my content your free sub. Well, that's very generous of you. How is this guy getting damaged? There's no enemy planes present. The enemy convoys are going to take out one of my destroyers. What in the world? Assuming France was a player, could they do stuff, or would it work out this way still? What they could do would be do all their building of factories down here in Africa, and not build anything in Europe. And convoys OP, please nerf, hell yeah. And they could German pressure towards the Benelux. Bye bye Benelux. And that would definitely change it up a bit. Let's have some fleets still on patrol so we can find enemy fleets. Let's do it this way. That works out. There goes Poland. Poland fell after France. It's a bit embarrassing. Could request control of the British Navy right away. I don't want to spend the political power on it, honestly, because it's probably terrible. These guys might actually die, even though I have destroyers present. No, they're about to finish retreating. Luxembourg joins the faction. Wait a minute. They retreat. Oh, God. Here's the enemy surface fleet, which means my should be sallying out to meet them. Alright, wish me luck. They're still naval invading that area. And my fleet is charging up to meet them. Ooh, what's going on? Ah, yes. Free France has... Vichy France has been established, and then Vichy France has declared war on them. And what the hell? Vichy France got all this land? No, that's not supposed to happen. Well, I mean, I got all the victory points.
Listen up!
That is not normal.
Ready to move!
Well, that's interesting. Why did that happen? That's pretty terrifying. I briefly thought I was going to lose the African front, like, badly. Oh, dear. But we got some cav here just to wrap it all up. They always get this? Really? Do they? I didn't know that. But I guess it's never a problem because you can just always have men pre-placed here like this. Okay, there we go. Didn't they get it IRL? I think they did, yeah. Alright, drive them out of Tobruk. Don't let them fall back. Yeah, they did. I know they did. They changed it in Waking the Tiger. Ah, cool. Alright, you guys can stop convoy raiding in the Central Med. We just need to make sure they don't get any supply here and here. The death of Rudolf Hess. Alright, are my men going up there? The destroyers are still up there. And we have found them, so out they go. Now that we've found them, they're supporting this invasion. They might succeed in the invasion before I can stop them, which would be a tragedy.
Attention!
Let's try sending some more men in to defend. Okay, we've engaged them. It's saying we're much stronger than them. Let's get what paltry numbers of bombers we do have over this region. They are fighting us over southern England. Casualties looking bad for us. Let's put some more fighters down there. Getting anti-air defense will help with that as well. Okay, it looks like we're doing... Oh, look at that. Watch their fleet melt. Don't tangle with the British. Excuse me. Oh, crap. I didn't realize. Nationalist Spain joined? When did Nationalist Spain join? How did they join? Oh, dear. Well, that's a problem. No more convoys through Gibraltar for us. Ah, and they got back to here in time, it looks like. Come on, pin them, pin them. Oh, you don't need to pin them there. Just push in, push in. Large ships on low strength. Yeah, it's to be expected. But we won the battle. Or we're winning the battle heavily. There goes a lot of Germany's surface fleet. Very nice. And we found it again. And there's maintaining imperial integrity. That will help a lot. When entering a defensive war. I wonder if that will still work. We should probably go for that research slot. I also really want to get these war goals. But let's get the research slot first. Goodness me. Luxembourgian Parliament speech. But look at that. That's a pretty glorious victory. Though I say so myself. We did very good work there. They did, however, take the Highlands off me. Which is not ideal.
Ready.
So we'll have to re-invade that. Washington, we have a problem. Well, Washington ain't coming to help. Because they're going communist. At least we have this area locked down. I mean, apart from freaking Spanish Africa, which is going to cause us problems. Let's send some men over. And I guess we have to do it this way. To get to Spanish Africa. Okay. We're pushing them out of Tobruk, I think. Oh, God. Even with this many more divisions. Look how much stronger they are than us. Because we're having serious supply issues here. Because we're no longer able to bring supply across Casablanca. It's having to go all the way around. And we're getting convoy raided here. I did not notice that. Okay, you guys. I urgently need you to convoy escort here as well. And they need more men to convoy escort. Okay. I'll give you more subs. I need more still. Sorry, more destroyers, obviously, not more subs. Cease repairing? Yeah, just split off if you need to repair. That's fine. Okay, then now it's 70% convoy efficiency. We're getting there. Let's ban Biscay. Maybe we ban the channel? I really don't want to ban the channel. This is maybe an overwhelming AoE thing. What's overwhelming AoE? I don't know what you mean by that. Taking out some subs over here? Yeah. Oh, look at this. 5% mission efficiency. That's so terribly bad. Malaya, give me some rubber. But it's okay though. Once we retake the east, things will improve. They're down to just tanks here now. Oh, okay, there's only one division here. Please tell me we can break one German division. I beg of you. And then we can get some supply across here, at least, which would help.
Ready.
Some more divisions. Honestly, I think we should beef up these defensive positions slightly. I'm scared. You guys should all have automatic split off on. Oh, we're finding someone in the North Sea again. And you, yeah, automatic split off is turned on. Good, so they'll be able to sally forth and take these guys out. Very small enemy fleet here. Just some light cruisers and some one capital. Out we go to kill them. And yeah, we're able to import 4 out of the 80 oil of rubber because of our terrible, terrible convoy efficiency. Oh my goodness me. But we're improving now. We've got these guys in place now. Yeah, you don't need to do Biscay. Okay, the convoy escorts. They're getting better, but they're not good enough. Alright, well, we know we're okay on the surface fleet, so let's go even more heavily towards anti-sub production. Give me another line of these. I mean, we can lose a lot of convoys before it's going to be a huge problem, although it is going to kill our war support, which is not good. What can I even reduce? And they're going to keep inventing better and better ships, remember. So it's not like we can just say, you know, one and done. We couldn't break them here. Oh my goodness me. Okay, but marching in here, yeah, that seems like a sensible way to attack. Just all the way along. Oh god, there's some German tanks here. How did you get here? Oh, through this port. That's really bad. You fall back to the port. They reinforce more troops from here, and they reinforce more troops in here. Yeah, you're right.
Ready to move.
But if we can cut these guys off from supply, that would be really good. That would be a real coup. Okay, we can lower some more subjects' autonomy. But this is fun. I'm enjoying this because it's, you know, it's a challenge, and I live for challenges. Oh, I completely forgot about this region. Okay, they do have a few enough men that we can just pocket them though, so that's good. Just rush the port.
Ready, sir. Attention.
And then we can bring these guys up to help on the African front.
Orders.
They pushed us back here.
Ready, sir.
Oh. This is really bad. They're so strong. Oh, baby.
Move out.
I still think we can win. I still say we can win. Won a battle here. Took out some convoys. Yeah, this is a disaster. United States declared war and free France. That's pretty bad. This happened because they took the anti-imperial focuses, end the empire focuses, down here. Yes. New theatre. Is that how you spell American? That looks wrong to me somehow. American. You know what? Misspelling their name is just an appropriate insult. Actually, you guys... That's not what I wanted. I wanted one of you guys to be in this theatre. Rest of you guys can stay there. Okay. So. Oh, right. Vichy France is down here as well. You can help with that. Just take that whole area. Maybe restart? No. We're going to win this. We're still going to win it. Even against the freaking United States. I'm going to win it. Okay. It's going to be very tough. It's going to be very challenging. But nonetheless, complete victory will be achieved. They have lots of divisions on my border. But they actually in total don't have very many divisions. And they're quite weak, the US. So we're going to finish the African front. And then we're going to go against the US. Meanwhile, these guys can ship to the nearest port to the US, which is probably here. We're still going to win. We're still going to win. We're going to do it by delay, first off. And we're going to do it with superior tactics. Is that how you spell theatre? A different kind of theatre, I think. I think it's like that. What is FDR doing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. He hasn't even suspended the prosecution yet, which I thought he was going to do early. Well, that seems like a very good place to end the episode. On YouTube, don't worry, Twitch. I'm going to call it a part here. Thank you for watching. In the next episode, we're going to take on the United States, who might join. If they join the Axis, then it might be over. But if they don't join the Axis, we have a hope. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.